British Jedi.
Alright then, so we are about to react to the second trailer here on my channel. This time we're going for Attack of the Clones, Episode 2, and if you guys know me, you'll know that Attack of the Clones is my least favourite Star Wars movie, and there's plenty of reasons, and I'm not going to go into them too much here, because I want to do deep dives in the future into all of the movies, and you know, there's stuff I defend about the movie because it's a great movie. It's just not a great Star Wars movie, and I have some issues with pacing and story and dialogue. But overall, like, there are some really enjoyable moments in this movie that I still love, and you know, it's still Star Wars. I love the world. I love the world building, and I love the arc of the characters. So you know, I have my thoughts about this movie, but I don't really remember much about the release of this movie because I was at a certain age where I just generally wasn't watching that many movies at that time. And I really was like, I remember it being the release of like around the same time as I got a GameCube and a PS2. I just remember like being heavily into gaming at that point. So like Star Wars and movies in general were like behind me. Like I weren't watching a lot of movies then, for whatever reason. It's a really strange time. But I think that was probably the most social I've ever been with other people as well at that point. I actually had friends, believe it or not. I love every Star Wars movie. Let's check out the trailer for Attack of the Clones. Now, I do remember there being loads of trailers for this movie. Let's check it out. Alright, 20th Century Fox. Classic Lucasfilm logo again.
It was just before dawn. They came out of nowhere.
I have to say
Do you have any idea who's behind this attack?
We will find out who's trying to kill you, Padme. I promise you.
Jango Fett's sequences were all great in this.
I do not
The
like this
concussion,
idea of hiding.
Sometimes we must do what is requested.
rockets was so cool, whatever you call them.
Dangerous and disturbing this puzzle is.
You're using her as bait. I'm a Jedi.
Jedi! What do you know?
Jedi, what do you know?
He went that way. This is a shortcut, I think.
I didn't like that sequence.
Stay away from the park coupling.
Just reminds me of that meme where it opens his eyes.
We decided to come and rescue you.
Good job. Yeah, there was a lot of tone in that movie that was just out of place for me. Like comedy, like children's comedy almost. Like it was really dialed to 11 in this movie. Like so many one-liners and so many like really corny lines like, why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me? And stuff like that. Like, it's too much. It's too much on the nose for me. Like, there's just things like that, and like, there's a lot of lines from C-3PO that I think is poorly written in the movie. Anyway, I'm going into a review here, which I'm just used to doing on my other channel, which I'm trying to stick away from doing. But yeah, Attack of the Clones has its problems, and it's again a lot weaker, this trailer, than the Phantom Menace's trailer. I just think this movie is generally a worse movie than Phantom Menace, and everyone, you know, hates on Phantom Menace. I think the reason why people hate on Phantom Menace so much is Jake Lloyd, for his acting. He's a little kid, like, so harsh, like, to hate on him that much, because, you know, kid actors are, you know, famous for being not that great. Like, there's only a few great child actors, right? I think secondly, obviously Jar Jar Binks was a big thing with the Phantom Menace, but with Attack of the Clones, like, there's just so much more wrong with it, including like CGI being, you know, dialed up to 11 as well. Yeah, there's some problems with it, and it's the one movie out of all of the 9 movies, and Rogue One and Solo as well, that I don't particularly look forward to watching it. Like, there are certain scenes I look forward to watching. Mainly Geonosis onwards, I think is great. Camino stuff is great. But apart from that, there's not a lot. Like, I really hate that sequence on the conveyor belt. I've never liked that sequence. I think because it is so CGI heavy and there's so much comedic stuff going on with the two droids. I like the comedy that we have in the sequel trilogy with C-3PO. I think that is perfect. And again, the original trilogy. But the original trilogy to me is like a perfect trilogy. So, you know. Guys, what do you think of this trailer? Does it bring back loads of memories? Let me know. And next we're going to check out Revenge of the Sith, which I'm really looking forward to. It's my favourite of the prequels. And it's a great film. Absolutely love Revenge of the Sith. I think it's brilliant. Guys, I'll see you with the next one. May the Force be with you.
The British Jedi. Subscribe now and leave your thoughts in the comment section.